Alright, as you guys know, I'm downsizing and I'm getting rid of a lot of my action figures except for my X-Men. So today we're going to unbox all the X-Men that I've been just boxed and sitting in my closet for so long. Time to release them, and a lot of it will be like voiceover and showing you the accessories and all the close-ups and all that stuff. So let's just dive in. Alright, so couldn't get on the table, so I'm down here on the floor. We've got to unbox all these guys and fit them in the tub. So I've got my trash bags and recycling stuff, and we're gonna open them up. They've been in packages too long, and I'm not gonna put all these boxes in storage. That's crazy. Oh, and we'll announce the 1,000 subscriber giveaway at the end. First things first, my 4-year-old got into Rhodey here, and the hinge is still in there. How do you guys think I should handle this? Just super glue it? I don't know. All right, let's start with Hickman era Krakoa Professor X. How did you guys like the Krakoa era of X-Men? I like Hickman a lot, but some of the comics start off with like a whole ass term paper, and then you get into the actual comics and stuff. So that got annoying after about the 100th issue. But outside of that, I thought it was pretty interesting. I don't know. Here we've got some spare Build-A-Figure parts, which I'm sure I'll be adding to during this. So first one going into this pile is, what is this? Tri-Sentinel arm. To add to, I don't know, Rhino body, controller, legs, Puff Adder, Blackheart head, totally awesome Hulk head. Yeah. All right, time to get in the real nitty-gritty. Check out that head, man. That is a dope-ass head. I remember, I forgot what YouTuber it was, but it turned this Professor X into the Maker, I'm pretty sure. Classic Nightcrawler. Can't believe he was boxed up this whole time. Definitely belonged on the shelf. Decent alternate head. This Rogue right here, the latest, I got the reissue. And I still got one in the giveaway if you're interested. I think this is the best Rogue in my collection. And I don't think it's close. I really like it. And she even had that alternate hand that has the glove in the hand. I thought that was dope. This is a decent Storm, also X-Men 97. I think I might put on the VHS head on that body. I like that buck right there. Mystique, pretty good. Comes with the Nightcrawler baby and some sizable weapons. Then the GOAT Magneto. For Marvel Legends, of course, hard-ass cape. Whatever happened to like cloth capes? I remember having a Shredder cloth cape when I was young. I don't know why I didn't keep doing that. I got the Gray Beast. Again, this one, I don't know. They came out with this Gray Beast because he showed up in like one panel or one issue as a Gray Beast, but it's got decent back slits. You can get really good wingspan on this dude and really cool poses. I'm thinking I'll probably paint him blue whenever I get around to the hobby again. Got Emma Frost. I think this is a really good Emma Frost X-Men version. She's got the X belt. And this next one is Goblin Queen. This is a really cool one. I was iffy on whether I should get it or not, but I thought like it looked really good, and it's an interesting looking cape. I think they did it really well. This is the Zesty Magneto with the long gloves and exposed shoulders. I call him Lady of the Night Magneto. This is such a that weirdo director of X-Men 97 definitely had his hand in this just garb. I have no idea what they were thinking with this one. On to Executioner, I believe his name is. This is a really good action figure, actually. I was also iffy on getting this one because I don't really care for the character that much. But like he's got really decent like texture on that like metal looking arm on the left, and he comes with really cool accessories, though I didn't know what this accessory is. I don't know where that's supposed to go. I could have easily Googled it, but I just needed to keep unboxing before I lost the motivation or got distracted. This forge was one of the big surprises of the day. I'm just shocked at how much I like this figure. That brown leather and I didn't do anything to like the color saturation, and that blue and yellow just pops. And I just wish one of the heads was like smiling and was a little softer. There's Lockheed. This Magic came with so many accessories. This is definitely a must buy if you're into Magic or X-Men like that. This one is a steal with how many different things come with. I got accessories coming up later, but yeah, this one's dope as hell. There they are. You got a big ass sword and all those like magical fire effects. Got the old school Toad. It just looks way more old school than it actually is, I believe, but it comes with that cool Magneto thing. Look at that head sculpt. That is a dope display head sculpt. That's definitely going on it whenever I get these out of storage again and get them displayed, which I will do at some point in my life, but not anytime in the near future. Next we got, I always want to call him Earthquake. What's his name again? I don't know. This is a big moment in time. This was no looking back when I opened up that 2-pack. You got Patch, you got Joe Fixit. What a cool looking. I just love like Wolverines, and you can't get enough of them, even though I'm not going to get that 2-pack, that new 2-pack with Storm, though I really want the Storm. There's Joe Fixit all bow tied up. I believe this is the like Madripoor storyline. Really good size. Like the way he scales up to Beast, I feel like is perfect. And the 2-pack with Lilandra, obviously you're getting it for Lilandra or Lilandra. And then you get the Wolverine, which is pretty decent. The head sculpt is dope. The jaw moves up and down and the really good neck articulation. But yeah, it's all about Lilandra there. Next is the Psylocke 2-pack. I don't know this storyline, but I thought I might as well collect it since I have the other 3. Interesting looking Wolverine. I know they also did this one in the Deadpool and Wolverine when he's looking at the different alternate realities. This Banshee is dope as hell, and I switched the head sculpts real quick because obviously you want him screaming if he's going to be doing that flying pose. But I think that's really cool. Throwback looking figure. Lady Deathstrike. This is another big surprise along with Forge that I really, really like this figure. I think they did so well in the attention to detail, the coloring, the sculpt. I think that's a 10 out of 10. And it came with, I don't know what that is, Abominable Snowman. I don't know. Oh, and then this is another one that I was highly anticipating is the Spiral one with obviously the 6 arms and comes with a bunch of different accessories, one for each hand. I don't think I shared that in this video, but and I show you that joint there. That was really cool how they did that. I think that's a great engineering success how they pulled off Spiral. Then of course you have to go to Longshot, and he comes with like a knife and that like satchel. Decent figure that you can get pretty cheap, I'm pretty sure. Then the 2-pack with Rogue and Pyro. Don't like the head sculpt, but I think the body sculpt is good, and the Pyro is just dynamite. It's 10 out of 10, though the fire effects don't stick to the fists as much as I'd like, but I think the Rogue, again, going back to the Rogue, I think the body sculpt is good. This is the 2-pack Sentinel from like the arcade game, which I loved, so I felt like I had to get it. This is just a Rogue. Like, there's so many dang Rogues from our time with the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. I swapped the heads because I like the head sculpt on this random Rogue, and then I put the shitty head sculpt on the other Rogue body. But I think I might turn that into a Jessica Cruz Green Lantern. If I ever get back into modding, I think I could use that Rogue body for that, and even paint that other head to make it look like Jessica Cruz. Skipped over Multiple Man, and we're going to go right into Mojo. This had so many different pieces, and he's got the old saggy upper body. It's like 7 different pieces, and it was a really impressive figure, I feel like, and it'll look good on a shelf next to Spiral, Longshot, what have you. And there's the size next to Joe Fixit. There's the alternate head. Also came with 2 alternate pairs of hands, and this is the creme de la creme. This was what I was savoring, the Juggernaut Colossus 2-pack. That Juggernaut is just so impressive. I don't know how you can beat that Juggernaut. The coloring, the articulation, the size. Look how much bigger it is than Joe Fixit. That alternate head sculpt with that helmet, with the black eye, it's awesome. That Colossus, I think, scales so well. It's so much taller than all the other X-Men, which seems right in my head canon. Look how much taller he is than Wolverine. And Juggernaut, very similar, and yeah, similar to Joe Fixit. Like, I think they did so well with the coloring and just the sculpt in general. And there he is with his sister. And look at the hand difference. Like, it's a little baby hand in Juggernaut's hand. And this is the whole thing. We got all the figures laid out here. It was a ton of figures, a ton of trash, ton of recycling that I had to go through. But I really think that Forge and Spiral were like the big surprises for me. And then these two were just as expectedly like awesome. And I loved it. Here's some of the trash that's not already bagged up. So much cardboard. I just like smashed it up and like taped it together so it didn't take so much time. And those little papers, I didn't know people collected that. That's crazy. I'm obviously not going to collect it, but there's the Build-A-Figure Ziploc that I'll be throwing in more stuff. But remember, stay tuned for the giveaway. All right, let's load it up into the random comment picker. We'll turn off replies because I reply to everybody. And our winner is Chill Figure YT. All right. And I'm trying to read it. It is Spider Shot and C3PO. That's dope. All right, man. I will contact you or you'll contact me and we'll get those figs out the door. Thanks so much to everyone who participated, and be sure that there will be more in the future. And as you know, I'm transitioning to other types of content, so beware of that. And I will see you next week. Later.